I'm Sue Adams from Education for Sustainability, and we've been delivering environmental education modules to primary and secondary schools throughout Ireland since 2017. My background was in Dublin Zoo. I used to work in the education department with the volunteers. We used to educate the public about biodiversity loss, species extinction, habitat destruction, and how to live sustainably. Having studied animal management and conservation, and with my background of working in the zoo, I decided to write a programme for the curriculum. The programme is called Sustainability, and it can be run between 8 and 10 weeks, depending on the modular structure that each school uses for transition year. Each week, the workshops are broken down into bite-sized missions that all focus on taking action. They make the environment real and relative to kids at age 15 and 16. We don't use textbooks, but we look at climate change and all of these issues through the guise of the media and through the guise of how everybody lives every day. Class starts off with a presentation, and then we do 2 or 3 activities that involve the students being up on their feet, getting engaged, thinking about the issues critically. Students and teachers will be given access to an online learning portal. This will be used for blended learning so that students can take action not only just in school but also at home. The students then have to upload their proof of learning onto the platform, and they can move through the levels of the weekly platform, attaining points and stars for each level. At the end of the 8-week course, the students then will have a stack of actions and a stack of proof that have complemented the learning that we have included in each weekly topic. Some of the most notable projects over the last few years has been Ireland's first single-use plastic-free school. This was 14 students who decided to transition their school to a plastic-free school. This kick-started 44 other schools across Ireland to become plastic-free. The programme has led into the Young Environmentalist Awards, and we've won 7 awards, and I have won Eco Leader of the Year in 2017. The problem with the lack of environmental education is that the curriculum is already completely oversubscribed. There is some strands of environmental education in science and geography, and now in the new Leaving Cert in politics and society, but there is no complete course that is dedicated to climate change issues and that is dedicated to taking action. This is why transition year is the perfect fit for a programme like this, because it can feed off the ecosystem of learning that has happened in the junior cycle through science and geography, but it can translate and enhance then the learning through this course. But most importantly, the students have the time to critically think about these issues, but also to take action. The vision is to make environmental education a fundamental part of the secondary school curriculum. And the mission is to ensure that all young people, as the stakeholders of the future, are climate literate, and that they have this knowledge, the skills and the tools to take action. We see principals, schools and teachers being the driving force behind this programme. Because of the modular structure in transition year, and although the course content is 8 weeks, the content will be delivered over the 24 weeks of the year, with the latter 16 weeks being taught by the teacher after they are trained up in school over the first 8 weeks with the facilitator. Funding from Rethink Ireland would help us to support 5,000 students directly, their principals, their schools, their families and their communities as they take action. And ultimately, it would help us achieve our goal of making environmental education a fundamental part of the secondary school curriculum, and it would ensure that our young people are prepared and equipped to become the stakeholders of the future.